Let's move on to the first method for ascertaining the profit, that is statement of affairs method. What do we do in statement of affairs method? We'll prepare statement of affairs on two particular date, that is opening date and closing date. We'll compare and see whether there is increase or decrease, okay, and we'll also make some adjustments I said. Then we'll come to what is profit. Okay, let's see. Step 1, you have to ascertain opening capital. And how you are going to ascertain opening capital? By preparing this statement, that is statement of affairs. Already we have seen the difference between the balance sheet and statement of affairs. Balance sheet is something which is prepared to know what is the true financial position, whereas statement of affairs is a statement which is prepared to find out what is your capital. Okay, so in statement of affairs, what we'll do, we'll list out all the assets available. All assets available will be listed. It will be total. Then we'll also list out all liabilities like sundry creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses, bank overdraft and all. Okay, that will also be total. So look at the flow. First, I'm listing all the assets. I'll take the total. Second, I list all the outside liabilities. So from this total, deduct these outside liabilities. Then you will get some balancing figure, right? Okay, that balancing figure will be your capital. Look at here, capital balancing figure. So how it was derived? This total minus these items. So when we solve the problem, how we do? This total will be written here also. Okay, this total minus these items will give you what is your capital as on that particular date. And here we are talking about opening capital. So generally it will be like 1st April or say 1st January and all. Okay, so this is how we find out the opening capital. Then step 2, you have to compute what is your closing capital. Step 2, again we have to repeat the process. Okay, ascertaining closing capital after all adjustments. So here also again we'll list out all the assets, total it, bring the total over here also, list out all the liabilities. So from this total, subtract all these liabilities. From this total, subtract all these liabilities, you will get a balancing figure. And this balancing figure will call as closing capital. Okay, so now you have opening capital, you also have closing capital. The difference, shall we conclude as profit? No, let us not hurry, because we have to do some more adjustments. Let's see. Step 3, what we have to do now is we have to add drawings to the closing capital. We have to add drawings to the closing capital. Why we should do this? See, opening capital will be reduced by drawings and that will give you closing capital. Okay, but in between there is some movement is also involved. Let me just explain that. If you're starting with opening capital, this opening capital, or I can say the capital will increase if there is an additional capital, but the capital will decrease if there is a drawings. Capital will decrease if there is a drawings, and capital will increase if there is a profit. If we do all this, then automatically we should come to what is known as closing capital. This is the logical flow. Opening capital, add additional capital, minus drawings, add profit. If it is a loss, we have to deduct. That will give you closing capital. Okay, and here we are trying to find out the profit. So what is missing here? Profit is missing. Okay, so how we can find out the profit? It's simple. We are going by a reverse approach. Closing capital, add drawings, subtract additional capital, subtract opening capital, and that will give you profits. Okay, so it's like rewriting your equation. It's like rewriting your equation. If you want, I'll put it here. Opening capital, let me put it here, opening capital plus additional capital minus drawings plus profit is equal to closing capital, right? You retain the profit this side, shift all other items, profit is equal to closing capital, shift this to right hand side, so it will be plus drawings, shift this additional capital to right hand side, minus additional capital, shift this also opening capital, right? So it will be minus opening capital. So it is this equation we are actually solving. Okay, we are saying profit is equal to closing capital plus drawings minus additional capital minus opening capital. Okay, so that's what you see here. Step 3, add drawings to closing capital. We did that. Step 4, deduct additional capital. Okay, deduct additional capital and arrive at what is known as adjusted capital. That is, at this stage, closing capital plus drawings minus additional capital. If you are done with this, we call this as adjusted capital. If you are done with this, we call this as adjusted capital. Now from this adjusted capital, if you are deducting opening capital, where you will land? You will land in profit. Look at here. Step 5, ascertain profit or loss by deducting the opening capital from adjusted capital. This is your adjusted capital. From this deduct opening capital, what you get is profit. Okay, so this is how we compute profit under statement of affairs method. I will show you that in table format. Whatever we have done here, I will show you in table format. Look at this statement of profit or loss for the year. We'll start with closing capital, add drawings, less additional capital. Okay, so what you have now is adjusted capital. What you have now is adjusted capital. From that also deduct the opening capital. Once that is done, what you have is net profit or loss for the year. This is how we compute profit under statement of affairs method. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you wish to learn more on this topic, do check our comprehensive online course. I have given the link in the description below. If you like this video lecture, do not forget to click on that like, share and subscribe button with bell icon.